Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into the recent conversation Katt Williams had on Club Shay Shay, where he shared some bold opinions on fellow comedians Kevin Hart and Steve Harvey. Buckle up, because things are about to get spicy. Kevin Hart, Katt called Hart an industry plant, implying he received preferential treatment due to his clean-cut image and family-friendly content. He questioned Hart's comedic authenticity and suggested he caters to specific audiences to gain mainstream success. Steve Harvey. Katt's comments on Harvey were more nuanced. He acknowledged Harvey's talent and success, but suggested his focus on self-help and motivational speaking dilutes his comedic roots. He also critiqued Harvey's portrayal of black masculinity. It's crucial to acknowledge that these are just Katt Williams' opinions, and they might not reflect reality. Kevin Hart and Steve Harvey have built massive careers based on hard work and talent, and many fans appreciate their unique styles. Katt's comments also spark broader discussions about industry dynamics and representation. He raises questions about who gets opportunities and how certain comedic styles are favored. While his approach might be provocative, it encourages us to examine these issues. Let's move beyond the sensational headlines and unpack the conversation with respect and critical thinking. Here are some key points to consider. Freedom of expression. Katt has the right to express his opinions, even if they're controversial. However, it's our responsibility to analyze them critically and form our own conclusions. Respectful discourse. We can engage in discussions about comedy and industry dynamics without resorting to personal attacks or negativity. Nuance and context. Blanket statements rarely paint the full picture. Consider the context of Katt's comments, his personal experiences, and the larger industry. Yo, comedy fans! The internet's abuzz with Katt Williams' recent Club Shay Shay appearance, where he dropped some truth bombs about fellow comedians Kevin Hart and Steve Harvey. Now, before we dive into the spicy takes, let's remember Katt, the king of unfiltered humor, the jester with a point. His jokes might sting, but they spark conversations that leave us both laughing and thinking. But are we ready to unpack the layers of truth beneath the comedic bravado? Buckle up, folks, because critical thinking is about to become our comedy club VIP pass. Ditch the Katt slams Hart and Harvey. Headlines for a sec. Reducing complex conversations to sound bites does everyone a disservice. So, what did Katt actually say? Katt throws shade on Hart's industry plant label, suggesting manufactured success built on a squeaky clean image. Now, let's acknowledge Hart's hustle. But Katt throws a curveball, the family-friendly angle, catering to specific audiences while sacrificing comedic edge. Think Eddie Murphy vs. Bill Cosby. Is there a trade-off for wider appeal? This opens a can of worms about representation and who gets a seat at the comedy table. Historically, Black comedians like Richard Pryor and Redd Foxx navigated similar pressures, pushing boundaries while facing censorship and societal expectations. Has the game changed, or are the challenges just subtler? Katt acknowledges Harvey's comedic legacy, but questions his shift to self-help and motivational speaking. He argues it dilutes Harvey's comedic roots, even suggesting his portrayal of Black masculinity is problematic. But hey, Harvey's built an empire. Does success mean sacrificing your comedic identity? Remember Richard Pryor's transition into acting and activism? Is there a line between reinvention and selling out? Katt throws another curveball, making us consider the evolution of comedic personas and the price of fame, especially for Black entertainers who often face pressure to be role models. Is this pure criticism or friendly fire between industry peers? Some see it as playful banter, others as crossing the line. But amidst the spice, Katt raises valid points about industry dynamics and representation. He challenges us to question who gets opportunities and how comedic styles are valued. Even if you disagree with his delivery, you gotta admit, it gets you thinking. Remember the historical context from Moms Mabley paving the way for Black female comedians to Dave Chappelle's controversial takes? Comedy has always been a platform for challenging norms and sparking uncomfortable conversations. So, where do we go from here? We can't cancel everyone with an opinion, right? Here's the key. Freedom of speech. Katt has the right to express himself, even if it's provocative. But remember, free speech doesn't equal free from criticism. We can challenge his opinions while respecting his right to have them. Respectful discourse, let's ditch the online brawls and engage in thoughtful discussions. Listen, analyze, and counter with your own perspective. Remember, name-calling is for the schoolyard, not grown-up conversations. Nuance and context don't fall for black and white narratives. Consider the context of Katt's comments, his personal experiences, and the larger industry landscape. There's more to the story than just headlines. Think about the historical backdrop of Black comedy, the pressures of representation, and the ever-evolving nature of humor itself. Hold on to your popcorn, comedy fans. Katt Williams just lit a firestorm with his Club Shay Shay appearance, taking aim at fellow comedic titans Kevin Hart and Steve Harvey. Now, before we dissect his barbs, let's remember Katt,